Good afternoon. My name is Kemi Fakolija. Today we are talking about 5 simple ways of achieving a successful relationship. You know, it is one thing to be living in a relationship, yet another to be thriving in that relationship. So, today we'll be talking about 5 easy ways of achieving a successful relationship. If it's something you're interested in, you want to sit down and enjoy. Welcome back to my channel. If you're just joined, we're talking about 5 simple ways of achieving a successful relationship. One is by leaving your past relationships / baggages behind you. Whether it is your childhood experience, relationship with someone, for goodness sake, that is why it is your past. That is why that person is called your ex, and it is behind you, right? I think forward ever, backward never. It does not matter. I know a lot of times we learn from our mistakes. When we go into relationship, we have expectation of what we want for ourselves, what we can take, what we cannot take, and we judge people based on our past because that is what learning is about, right? But you need to be careful so your baggages does not hinder you from experiencing and realizing the true potential of your current relationship. Right? You want to be in a relationship with your free mind, free soul. You want to explore things. Then secondly, positive arguments. A lot of people will tell you that, to build a successful relationship, one person must be foolish. It means that person doesn't talk, will just accept everything. But we've had our parents do that. And what they got is a very long relationship, I must say, but one person at the end of the day becomes frustrated while the other one becomes ignorant. So you don't want that. Because you want a situation, you want to thrive with your partner, you need to understand that the both of you can argue positively and be able to achieve a common goal, right? So it is not a foolish, and because that foolish one at the end of the day becomes frustrated. When one person is frustrated in a relationship, what do you think you would get? And thirdly is you want to be vulnerable. Like, I really do understand. If you check when I started my first video, you find out that my voice was always shaking. I was not okay, but I was still doing it. Like, it's not a bad thing to be vulnerable. So you need to be vulnerable with your partner. You need to be able to show him or her what you cannot do, what you can do. Like, it's okay if you don't have everything put together, right? Then fourthly is you need to stop unnecessary complaints. I'm not saying you don't complain, but please, let's do away with unnecessary complaints, because the both of you are coming from 2 different backgrounds, 2 different status, 2 different individualities. So you people might see things differently. That does not mean there are times it's not that one person is wrong or right? Because I've had issues of 2 people that were bringing their toothpaste, were pressing it differently, and they were having issues. Why don't you just get 2 toothpaste and the both of you find your way? Because you have better things to think about, better things to do. So there are some kind of things in your relationship that is neither right or wrong. No, wrong. Just because you do it does not make it right. Just because the other person does it does not make it wrong, right? So there are things you can just avoid and not even get concerned or bother yourself about. But if there are things that you feel you can never take, then you want to walk out of the relationship rather than manage or live in the relationship, right? Then finally, you need to learn to sleep on matters. I know a lot of times people would say that, okay, you know what, it's not good you sleep when there is an argument or something, but there are things that you want to sleep on because when you sleep on things, you have time to think about it properly, to reflect, to get better understanding of that thing. And the most important thing is, by the time you're having time to do those things, anger would go off the matter. There are times we say things that we don't mean. There are times out of anger, right? So when you sleep on things, you learn to take anger off it so you can think about it properly and achieve a good result. So those 5 simple things are things you can do in a relationship to make it grow and thrive and enjoy. enjoyable. So my name still remains Kemi Fakulijo. You want to look down and subscribe to my channel. You want to share my videos. You want to be yourself and be good to yourself. Bye.